Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you are passionate about creating happy, confident and emotionally secure classrooms, you are in the right place. Let me ask you a simple question. Have you ever wondered why two children of the same age respond so differently to the same situation? One child calmly shares a toy while another cries or throws it away. One accepts a mistake and tries again while another give up immediately. The difference often lies not in intelligence but in emotional intelligence or EI. In today's video, we will understand what emotional intelligence is, why it matters in the foundational stage, and explore simple classroom activities that help children develop these essential life skills. A 5-year-old throws a block across the room. Another one bursts into tears because her friend sat in her chair. If you teach the foundational stage, you see moments like this every single day. Today we are going to unpack how to actually build emotional intelligence in young children, not just manage the meltdown, but teach the skill underneath it. NEP 2020 changed how we look at the early years. The foundational stage, ages 3 to 8, is no longer just about pre-literacy and pre-numeracy. The NCF for foundational stage 2022 places equal weight on social emotional development alongside cognitive skills. It even names it directly. Children need to develop self-awareness, self-regulations, and empathy as a core capacities, right alongside learning their letters and numbers. This isn't a new idea. It draws from Panchakosha framework, which NCF foundational stage uses as its foundation for holistic development. Of the 5 kosha, the Manomaya kosh, the mind and emotional state, is exactly what we are focusing on today. It sits right along the Pranamaya kosh for physical health and Vijnanmaya kosh for intellect. The message for us as educators is simple. Emotional development isn't a soft skill on the side, it's a core development domain as important as literacy and numeracy. For a 3 to 8-year old, emotional intelligence break down into 4 practical teachable pieces. Self-awareness. Can the child name what they are feeling? Self-regulation. Can they calm down without hitting or shutting down? Empathy. Can they notice how someone else feels? And social skill. Can they use words to solve a conflict instead of grabbing or crying? Let's look at each one with real classroom examples. So the first is self-awareness. Instead of asking what's wrong, which most young children can't answer, ask, is your body feel like thunder or like a cloudy day? Give them a feelings vocabulary through images, not just words. A child who can say, I'm frustrated, is already halfway to managing it. Self-regulation. A child grabs a toy and shows a classmate instead of jumping straight to say sorry, pause first. Let's take 3 balloon breaths together before we talk. Regulation has to happen before reasoning. A dysregulated brain can't process a lecture. And comes empathy. When one child falls and cries, ask the class, how do you think Arav is feeling right now? What could we do to help? You are not just comforting one child, you are training an entire room to notice and respond to feelings. Then comes social skill. 2 children both want the same crayon. Instead of solving it for them, hand them the words. You can say, "Can I use it after you?" Over time, this scaffolded language becomes automatic. Now, three activities you can start using tomorrow. First, the feeling check-in chart. Every morning, each child moves their name or photo next to a face that matches how they feel: happy, sad, angry, worried, calm. It takes 2 minutes. Build emotional vocabulary chart and gives you an instant read on which child need extra attention that day. Over a term, children start using these words unprompted in the middle of play. Second, set up a calm down corner, not as a punishment spot, but as a cozy, inviting space with soft cushions, a sand timer, and simple breathing cards. When a child is overwhelmed, you say, "Would you like to visit a calm corner?" This teaches a life skill, recognizing when you need a self-regulate and have a healthy way to do it instead of associating big feeling with punishment. And the third is emotion charades. Children take turns acting out a feeling: surprised, shy, proud, while classmates guess. This builds both self-awareness and empathy through play. You can also use a story pause technique while reading any storybook. Pause at a key moment and ask, "How do you think this character feels right now?" Why? It turns story time into daily empathy practice with zero extra prep. How do we track this without turning it into a test? Keep it observation based. In one line with Parak's push for holistic 360-degree assessment, a simple anecdotal record work will date, what happened, what the child did, and one line on the skill you noticed: regulation, empathy, or otherwise. Over weeks, these notes reveal real growth far better than any worksheet score ever could. Let's recap. Name the feeling, calm the body. Notice others, use words to solve problems. Add one simple routine: a feeling chart, a calm corner, a story pause, and watch how quickly children begin using this skill on their own. This is exactly the kind of practice interview panel and NAP aligned schools are looking for, not jargon, but a teacher who can show it in action. If you found this useful, subscribe for more classroom ready strategies for the foundational stage, from NEP framework to Montessori and Reggio Emilia practice. Drop a comment with the EI activity you are most excited to try this week. So, see you in the next one.